Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I want to be a star.
All right, here we go. Bench press. Oh no. Low budget vertical jump. 2, 1, go. $8.22. All right, we're ready. A little extra hop at the end. All right. I cannot have no. Yard dash. I think he's gonna fly on this one. All right, ready? Ready, set, go. Oh my God. All right, false start. All right, ready?
Maybe you should just start it when I start running.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Dude, that wasn't bad.
How fast is that?
6:43. Da-na-na, na-na-na. And now, live from New York City, an exclusive pre-draft interview with Nihar Uval and your host, Richard Wang.
Woo! What's up, everyone? It's your host, Richard Wang, also known as Asian Dorisberg. Today we're live in New York City with current draft prospect Nihar Ulal. So out of high school, you were a zero-star prospect coming from Johns Creek High School. So after your combine, do you feel like your draft stock has gone up or down?
Well, I really believe that it's gone up. You know, I'm like a jack of all trades, really. I don't really put labels on myself, 0-star, 1-star, 5-star. What's the difference, really, at the end of the day? All that matters is how I perform when I actually get into the league. I believe I can perform at the highest level, whether I'm the quarterback, the running back, the tight end, the defensive back. It doesn't really matter. You know?
Okay, so wait, Nihar, let me give a second look over your draft numbers, your combine numbers. So from these two cards, it says you did exactly one bench press in a 225, and you ran over a 6 second 40 time. Care to comment on that?
Yeah, there's this player in the NBA named Kevin Durant who was not able to bench at all himself, and he won league MVP. He has 2 rings now, so I think it's just a matter of how much I really want to win an NFL championship, win the Super Bowl. You know, it's all about heart. It's not really about what I can do physically per se.
That is fair. So on your ESPN draft profile, it currently marks you down as an athlete. But in the NFL, you actually do need to play a position. So if your skill set with your mediocre strength, below average speed, you might also be kind of have some screws loose in your head. Like your IQ isn't very high. Your one look score was actually 2, which is by far the lowest we've ever seen. So if you were to choose a position in the NFL, what would it be?
I'd have to say long snapper, just from, the durability concerns. I mean, I'm a pretty fragile guy, I would say, but at the same time, I think I can be counted on in these high-pressure situations at the end of games. Field goal kicker has to make the big kick. Punter has to punt from his own end zone. A long snapper is a very underrated position in the NFL. They have to play for 15 to 20 years. Don't get paid that much money, only like $600,000, $700,000 a year. Not that much money for an NFL player.
Gotcha. And your dream team growing up, you being from Johns Creek, Georgia, was actually Atlanta Falcons. But looking at your 2018-2019 roster for fantasy football, you actually dropped Calvin Ridley and Matt Bryant, 2 of the key contributors to the Falcons offense. So if you were to play in the NFL, obviously you don't want the Falcons anymore. Who would your intended team likely to be?
I think I only had to play for the Falcons, no matter what.
But it shows that you clearly do not love the Falcons. So what do you have to say to Calvin Ridley and Matt Bryant, who dropped?
What are your credentials as a reporter? But you don't mind me asking. What's your background? What's your history?
I went to Georgia Tech University. It is arguably a top 30 public university.
All that really matters is that I'm better than you at football. So I'm better than you. Yeah.
Okay, hush. We'd like to shout out our sponsor for today. It's the Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, established in 1903. Very popular with combine prospects everywhere. So please give a clap to our sponsors.
Oh, wait, I think there's a question from the audience.
I have a question. Nancy Pelosi, 30 years old, New Mexico. UBD, why were you so bad at fantasy last year?
At the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. You have your ups and your downs. I had a really good run, won a ring in my first year. Took over the league after that. And since then, I've been stressed out during the season, having to balance the power rankings, the league operations, people's complaints. I haven't had the time to put all 100% effort into my own team, if that makes sense. So I think I got to get back to the basics this upcoming season, get back to the fundamentals, focus on the actual fantasy itself. And I think I can get back to contention.
Do you think you'll contend this year? Or are you going to start a rebuilding phase?
No. Rebuilding phase was last year. Tanked for a year, Had to go through this entire process. This year will be the redemption story.
Last question from me, Richard Wang, Asian Dorisburg, Richard Wang. So I just have one burning question that the audience is dying to know. Pan over to Nihar, please. Zoom up on his face. So Nihar, why are you so sweaty right now?
All right, cut it.
Dude, leave the cut it part in the final video.